One lucky couple, Greg and Stacy Terry, got the best deal ever from a McDonald's in Hermitage, Tennessee. When they bought what they thought was breakfast, when they opened the white paper bag for their food, they instead found thousands of dollars in clear deposit bags. Stacy said that the second that Greg said it was their deposit, my first response was, let's get in the truck and take it back. Their conscience would prevent them from keeping the money. After returning it, they received a thank you from the manager. Sometimes it's best you just wait in line. On September 14, 2008, security cameras in a McDonald's restaurant captured what appeared to be just a man arguing with a young female teenager while waiting in line. It's reported that the argument was over a spot in line. All of a sudden, the man attacks her, hitting the teen in the face multiple times. The woman got treatment for her injuries, while the assailant got away and remains unprosecuted for the assault. Some people like bacon. Some people really like bacon. Shaniqua Torres definitely falls into the latter category. In February 2014, Shaniqua and an unnamed female friend ordered a couple bacon cheeseburgers from a McDonald's in Grand Rapids, Michigan. As they began eating their burgers, they noticed they had no bacon. After calling and complaining to the manager, they were told they could get free replacements next time. Returning later that night for their free bacon cheeseburgers, they again got regular cheeseburgers. Shaniqua was so enraged to the point that she pulled out a pistol and fired it through the drive-through window, luckily not hitting anyone. She would be arrested shortly thereafter at her home. Virginia Maiden, a resident of Kennewick, Washington, had woken up to discover her vehicle, a 1995 Toyota 4Runner, had been stolen. Distraught, Virginia made it to the McDonald's where she worked via public transportation. Luck would be on her side. Around 3 p.m. that same day, she called the police as her stolen vehicle was in the drive-through line. Driver Catherine York was arrested before she could make it out of the parking lot. A male passenger would also be detained, but released as he was found to be unconnected. A Florida man is facing prison time in Naples for stealing some soda. Homeless man Mark Bear reportedly walked into a McDonald's, asked for a water cup, and filled it with soda instead. The manager confronted Bear, asking him to pay the $1 for the drink. An argument arose. Police were called and Mark was arrested. Turns out he had a few warrants for prior petty theft, which the officers used to up the charge from a misdemeanor to a felony. Ouch. Two men in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, got more than upset when they felt that their cheeseburgers were quite messed up. Police responded to a scene called in by McDonald's workers when they apprehended Sean Mosey and Chris Slate while they were trashing the place, including throwing a brick through the window of the establishment, with no real motive for this crime. It was presumed to be out of anger, all because of their food being wrong. A 9-year-old boy robbed other children of their cell phones at a McDonald's in Chicago, Illinois. Mind you, this is after he and 3 other children had previously carjacked a Pontiac Sunfire at rifle point the week before. One of the 3 other children would have charges brought up against them. The 9-year-old and other 2 children would escape, getting away from the law for yet a second time in a week. A McDonald's worker in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, was arrested for selling heroin through the drive-through window inside Happy Meals. With the established secret phrase, "I'd like to order a toy," police were able to make the arrest of Shania Dennis at the McDonald's while she was working both her jobs. Investigations would lead to the discovery of 10 bags of the drug in the Happy Meals and 50 more on Shania herself. To start off the weird things found inside of McDonald's food, a mother and 7-year-old daughter were enjoying their meal. That is, until the little girl found a condom toward the bottom of her fries. The disgusted mother called the police, starting an immediate investigation about how it got there. March of 2011, Leigh Savage of Australia opened his sandwich to check if his extra pickles were inside. It appeared so, as well as some extra protein. Squirming around his burger patty were 30+ maggots. McDonald's wished to do further examining of the burger. Savage declined, instead asking for a refund and an apology. In the year 2000, Catherine Ortega, mother of two and resident of Virginia, bought some chicken wings from McDonald's for her family dinner that evening. Ortega claims that while getting her children their plates, she noticed one of the pieces was malformed, and with further inspection, it turned out to be an entire battered and fried chicken head. On July 18, 1984, James Oliver Hubert II left his home, telling his wife Etna, "Society had its chance. I'll be going hunting humans." He then went to the local McDonald's and began what was to be the largest single-day, one-person massacre to date. James began by opening fire inside the building, where around 30 people were working or dining, before he began to shoot at people outside. The rampage met its conclusion when a SWAT sniper, Chuck Foster, took James down, but not before he would claim the lives of 21 individuals, ranging from 8 months to 74 years old.